love me. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you may know, I just got back from Colorado 2 days ago. I took the Corvette on a 3,150 mile trip from North Dakota to Colorado, all around Colorado, and then back to North Dakota. I did it in about 8 days, and it was amazing. But there were some bad situations that we got ourselves into, and that's what we're going to go over today. So let's jump right into it and we'll see what's going on. First things first, we had to go over a little water crossing, and the water was deeper than I would have liked, and this lens got some water in it. Apparently this is normal for C6s, and it will evaporate out the vent holes and go away. Although during the trip most of this headlight was all covered in condensation. It was pretty poor. It is much better now, and hopefully that will take care of itself as time goes on. I've heard that's how that thing kind of goes. We got into a couple low ground clearance situations, and more than one spot on the Corvette took some hits. So as you can see here on the bottom of the splitter, there is quite a bit of paint that is missing. That's just going to be, it is what it is. There's not a whole lot I can do or will do about it. I could take it off and respray it, but that's not what I'm going to do, to be honest. So that's going to stay out as it is. The radiator supports have some paint wear on them. Maybe I can get you guys to see that. They've got some paint wear on them too. And then the splitter, I don't think is in the correct position. It looks a little low, and that is very covered in bugs. I spent about 6 hours yesterday washing the car, waxing the car, getting rid of all the bugs on the car. It's still not as clean as I would like, but it is what it is. I'm not going to spend more time on it now until it gets dirty again. I don't like washing cars, so this is going to be, it is what it is. Anyway, on to the next damage here. We did get a little rock chip on the mirror. That's not a critical thing. I can deal with that. I did get a lot of bugs all over the paint. Just kind of stuff everywhere. Then I don't know what these spots are. I think it was tape residue maybe from when I got the car. Anyway, I hit a speed bump, and you guys aren't gonna like this. We were going down a gravel road, because that's where Google Maps was taking us, down gravel, going to Telluride, Colorado. Where we were going. And then in one of these dark sections there was a little bump. Not a little bump, it was a very large bump. I slammed on the brakes, but it was too late. By that time the splitter had already nosed, as you could see from what I just showed you, and the car bounced. The splitter nosed into the speed bump, the wheels hit it, the car bounced, and then it came down on the rocker panels here on both sides. So I'll show you that now. It is less than desirable, but it is what it is. You can see there's quite a bit of paint missing in that area on the bottom of the rocker panel. From the side you can't see it, from the top you can't see it, but from the bottom it's pretty poor. And that's the same way then with the other side. The other side is very similar, maybe a little bit less severe, but there's still paint missing on the bottom. On this side also, but it is what it is. I'm not going to have that repainted. That should almost be considered a wear part on C6s, because, or maybe even on all Corvettes, because they're so low. Those things hit, and that's what it is. Anyway, the next spot of damage we've got is right here. There's just like, it's almost like a rock chip, but that's not quite what it is. So anyway, that's one more piece of damage. And then I've got some hairline cracks in the roof. See if I can get these to show up. There you can kind of see them. Hairline cracks in the roof, and a couple right here in the fender. You can kind of see those there too. So that's the basis of the damage that I occurred on my Corvette over this road trip. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not totally displeased either. The car did very well. I had no mechanical issues whatsoever. This was kind of the first big drive I have done with the car since I got it back from the shop. 3,150 miles flawlessly. I got great miles per gallon, over 30 the entire way, hand calculated on an average. So that was superb. We did mountain roads, we did interstate at 80 miles an hour, we did all sorts of different driving styles, and this thing did over 30 miles per gallon the entire time. I am so pleased with that. And no mechanical issues whatsoever. This car did great. It was so comfortable to ride in for hours at a time. I think our longest leg was about 800 miles, and we did it in 13 hours, I believe. And it was comfortable. We were both okay with that, so that was great. So anyway, that is a recap then of the damage that I got on the car during the road trip, and you know, we'll see what happens. I did put the car up for sale yesterday. We will see. Craigslist apparently now charges $5 per ad, so I just have it on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully something will happen. If it doesn't, then something will happen to this. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you later.